In this video, we'll see how the print science designer can be configured so as to extract data from data stored in a Google Sheet. So here we have a Google Sheet illustrating, in this case, a list of 4 US presidents. Each president has an ID field. The first field in your Google Sheet always must be an ID field. And then there's other fields containing, for instance, the president's name, the president's nickname, birthplace, etc. So here I'm going to launch the Print Science Designer, and you'll see that when I launch the Print Science Designer, the very first thing I'm going to see is essentially a drop-down field showing me the data inside that Google Sheet and inviting me to choose one of the items from that Google Sheet. So here we're launching the designer. And here essentially we see a drop-down of the 4 rows in the Google Sheet. And I can simply select the row that I want. I can also type my own data. I could type, for instance, Bill, and as you can see, as I type, it will automatically select or display those items or those rows in the Google Sheet that match what I'm typing. Anyway, I will select, in this case, Bill. Now we're going to launch the designer, and you'll see that the default data here on page 1 is Bill, and here on page 2, it's the photo of Bill Clinton, it's Bill Clinton's name, and it's that data. The data that you see down here is the address field that we saw in the Google Sheet. So the designer has been launched, and all of the default values used for the various fields in this designer document have been extracted from the Google Sheet. In the remainder of this video, we'll illustrate how to link your Print Science Designer account to your Google account so that the Print Science Designer can access Google Sheets stored in your Google account. So here we are visiting the login screen for the designer. I'm going to log in. Once we've logged in, we're going to visit the account link in the left-hand menu. And then down at the bottom of the page, you will see this link that says Sign in with Google. Simply click that link. Here, in this particular case, I happen to have 2 Google accounts. So Google is giving me the option of selecting the account I want to use. If you have only one Google account, it's very possible that you will skip over this page. But here I'm going to select this particular Google account. And here I'm seeing the authorization page from Google. Printsafe.net is the domain name we're using for the designer. Here you will see your account name. And the only thing you really need to do in this screen is come to the bottom and click on this button, Allow. If all has gone smoothly, you'll see this green check mark and authorization granted up here. And now your Print Science Designer account is linked to your Google account, and the Print Science Designer can access Google Sheets in your Google account.